Hey YouTube, what is up? PC Basics back at you with another video. In this episode, I'm talking about my new laptop, well, somewhat new laptop, the Dell Inspiron 7000 2-in-1 from like 2018 or 19 or something. Maybe even 2020. I don't really know. I'll look it up and put it in the description. Anyway, here's the video. So, first thing I want to cover is the specs. So the specs include an Intel Core i7, 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM, and it's got like Intel Iris Plus graphics, and I'll put all that in the description as well. This laptop, it's awesome. It's small. It's a 13-inch computer. It's thin and light, but it's also a 2-in-1. So, that means it can be a tablet and a regular laptop. But there's some problems I want to talk about and some pros and cons to getting a laptop that's a 2-in-1 or a computer with a high-end processor like an Intel Core i7. And some disadvantages of using Intel instead of AMD, because AMD nowadays seems to be reigning supreme in desktop, server, and laptop configurations. So let's get into it. Alright, so opening up the laptop, let me show you something. Well, of course, you get a loud notification. That's okay. So, let me zoom out a little. Oh, I might have to zoom out even more. So, I can barely fit this in frame, but you'll understand. It's got a fingerprint scanner, which is very nice. Right now I have the Dell Power Management thermal setting set to cool, or I think it's cool. So the performance gets knocked down a little, but that's to keep the laptop from overheating. That's a problem with these 13-inch computers, especially this Dell Inspiron, is it gets really hot. I should not have bought a computer with an i7. Sorry, I'm going to adjust this camera real quick. Hopefully it's not needing to be cut after that. There we go. So the problem with this computer is it's got a 4K screen, which drains the battery extremely fast. I have the resolution set to 1920 by 1080 because the GPU doesn't have to work as hard, being just integrated Intel graphics. So it saves a little bit of battery, but it's still pushing a 4K screen just with a lower resolution. So in theory, the battery life will stay the same, but because the GPU isn't working so hard, the battery life might increase by just like 1 or 2%, maybe, just to help a little bit, because the battery life is pretty bad, being a 13-inch computer. The overheating is pretty bad because it's a high-end processor. I can actually tell you exactly what one it is. If I go to System and I go to About, it's the i7 105-100U. So the problem with this processor is, even though the computer has one fan, the speeds of the fan cannot be adjusted. So the computer will usually get to 160 degrees, and with the fan up all the way as high as Dell will let it go, spinning as fast as it cannot cool it well enough. And if you block the vent at all, the computer is going to overheat and thermal throttle. Another thing I'd like to mention about this laptop, this is a Pro, is the keyboard is amazing. It feels so nice. I really almost never miss a key. The fingerprint scanner is great. All the keys feel really nice. I'm not having any problems with the keys like falling off, or I'll tap a key and it won't press. It presses every single time. A con to the laptop is the touchpad. It's not that great. I haven't had any problems of it touching while I'm typing or anything, but I do have problems with hold on, let me set this on priority, because that's getting annoying. There we go. So one problem I do have is the touchpad, even though it won't like touch anything or click while I'm typing, it does have problems sometimes where if I move the mouse around like this, sometimes it doesn't go where I want it to go. So like if I'll go like this, it will go up sometimes. I don't even know if you can see the cursor, but let me bring this closer. So there's my mouse right up top right here. And sometimes you'll go to move it and it will start like moving like this or something. It's not like straight all the time, which I mean it's fine. Windows computers generally don't have great touchpads. Not the Surface line. I have no experience with those, so I can't speak for them. But laptops like HP, their touchpad was horrible on the HP Spectre 15, whatever 2-in-1, whatever that thing was called. I had to get rid of that. I did not like that laptop. Lost a lot of money on that. I sold it for like 500, bought it for like 1,200. I'm getting off topic. What else? Other than the thermals being pretty bad and the battery being pretty bad, overall it's a great laptop. You really don't need a 4K screen and a 13-inch, so avoid that. If you do buy a laptop like this, I definitely recommend getting either a Intel Core i5 or an AMD Ryzen 5. I wouldn't go really above that in a 13-inch configuration because it can't cool it and it's just using power it doesn't need to, which makes the battery drain. Get a 1080p screen. You don't need anything above that for a 13-inch. The keyboard lighting, it's backlit. It's really nice. And this screen is an LCD screen, which is nice because when I have an OLED screen, even though I love OLED for phones and stuff, I had some burn-in issues with my HP Spectre. It wasn't horrible. It was just kind of where this taskbar is down here. That's just what's going to happen with OLED over time is it gets burn-in because it's an organic LED display. And although it produces bright colors, pixels can get stuck and stuff. So not a big deal, but it happens. So I got a little distracted. I didn't even mention the ports on this thing. It's got an SD card reader, a headphone jack, and a USB 3.0. It's only got one USB 3.0 port, sadly. And this is a micro SD card reader right here. On this side, we have a charging port. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. Okay, there we go. It's got a charging port, HDMI, and it's got Thunderbolt 3 USB Type-C, which is really nice. The speakers, I'll play a little test for you in a minute. They're not incredible, but it's got one here and here. So it's an Inspiron, as I said. It's got this whole part right here is a vent, but the fan, I believe, is right there, which doesn't do a whole lot. To be honest with you, it's pretty bad. It does have touchscreen support, and a stylus right here. So if I show you, you can do this. Bring up paint real quick. You can draw. So let's go to zoom in here. Come on. And it's not writing. I don't know if it's dead or what. It was working a little bit ago. See, these are just some problems I have. Maybe I'm nitpicky with these laptops or I expect too much. But I had a Mac before I had an HP computer or this Dell, and I wasn't having problems like this. Like it's detecting it, but it won't draw. Can it draw with this touchpad? What the heck? Yeah, we'll draw with the touchpad. Why won't it? Hold up. Well, I don't know. Those are problems I have. It seems like with every laptop I've used so far, it seems to just be having problems it shouldn't. I am on the newest version of Windows. That might be why. Maybe I need to roll back some drivers. I don't know. But since I'm not doing anything right now, I'll show you the temperatures. So just sitting here, I know it's on carpet and stuff, but it's not doing anything. It's just sitting here. And it's at, the CPU, it's at 91 degrees, 93 degrees, and it has already gone to 96.8 degrees, which I'll show you right there. It gets pretty hot for just sitting here. That's just for the processor. Not too bad. What else? I keep saying but yeah, just with the task manager open, no other programs running, and let's check the tray down here. Oh, Discord's open. Okay, we'll close that. So I just have Bitdefender antivirus running in the background and literally nothing else. This is it. And it's already using 43% of my memory. That's kind of dumb. It's 16 gigs of RAM. It shouldn't be doing that. It should be around 30%, probably tops, sitting here like this. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And here's my YouTube channel where you're watching it. So, yeah. Let's get to 300. Let's go. Alright. Enjoy. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention, guys, is even though I bought this brand new, says Inspiron 13, 7002-in-1. But after updating it for a while and having it for a while, this started to happen. The Support Assist Assistant that's supported by Dell and actually came with the laptop calls it a 7391 2-in-1. Why? I have no idea, but they kind of renamed it in the software, but not in the hardware. Obviously, they can't change the sticker after they ship it, but I don't understand it because that's not what this laptop is exactly. It's a 7000. See, manufacturer Dell, and I don't get it. So if anyone knows anything about that, let me know. I'd love to figure that out. I don't know why it would change. I don't know if there's a purpose. Whoops, I'm creating a profile. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.